Two slam dunk champs. Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top three, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Pass to Brown. That shot off. Great D that time from Holmgren. Some room here for Williams. Tatum pulls it in. Right side Porzingis. Tatum with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
The floater, and that one's good. Holmgren.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Porzingis misses. Here are the Thunder with the ball. It's Holmgren, high post. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Quite good.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Porzingis grabs the board. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Holiday. And here's Tatum. He's covered by Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive, here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss. Boston leading by 6. And stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis grabs the board. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Boston on offense. Now White. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Now Tatum. And stolen by Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Porzingis. Hartenstein, no good. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To the middle. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. White, good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Thunder trail by 11. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, especially because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Williams. He's scoreless. There's a screen by Wiggins. And Williams punches it home.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Brown, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Tatum. And a nice finish on the layup. Tatum's... got 8.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Shireman. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11-point game.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
He's made 2 of 3 from the strike tonight. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. No points so far. Good on the shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
1 second left. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Boston leading by 11. On the wing, Tatum. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Oh, swiped away. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Now here's Wallace. And another shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Pass to Tatum. Horford outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the floor.
Pass to Dort. 4-3. The Thunder with another miss. Boston leading by 10. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. From deep. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Williams. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
And it's fun watching Tatum continue to evolve as a scorer. Beautiful touch on that teardrop.
Here's Dort. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Porzingis. Great D that time from Porzingis.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Back to Holiday for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Fairly efficient from the three-point line. Holiday can punish you from the arc.
Pass to Hartenstein. Will it go? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Hartenstein. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Tatum. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound Boston.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Tatum from long range. No luck on that one.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end this cold spell. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kickability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Dort. 50 seconds left in the first half. And here's Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. The Thunder with another miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Shoots from the line. From deep three-point range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. It's Dort on the wing. Still without a bucket. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
White for three. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Got it off in time. And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front, up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
31.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Boston with it. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trail by 12. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. They double him with Brown. Hartenstein in the post. Goes back up. No good at the rim. Boston leading by 12. Here's Tatum. Unable to get that one. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Now White. He's got 5. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Right side, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They retain possession. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Back to Tatum. From deep. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Thunder trail by 9. Williams with it. Picked up by Tatum. Williams misses.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team foul.
That's good from Holiday.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 18. Pass to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Down low. Tipped. Stolen by Wiggins. Williams with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws in the game. The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Boston leading by 7. Here's Brown. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard, no good. Outside, Williams. Looking to get it going. And count the the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. Here's Williams. Back to Caruso. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Boston leading by 4. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Count it.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Brown looking around. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hauser. No good on the 3. So it's Oklahoma City now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Caruso left side. Williams from long range. No good that time. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Boston out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Trailing by 2. Caruso outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. To tie it up. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Celtics on offense. At one point, they led by 16. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes. And it's really paid off.
And the technical free throw is good. Pass to Horford. Tries it from 19. Here's Hauser. Cornette sets a screen. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Really good, ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. Wallace misses. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. Tatum! Money from deep.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Cornette. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Celtics lead by 6. Inside.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Celtics lead by 6. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. Over Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Right side, Williams. That one drops for him.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Holiday with the ball. Pass to Cornette. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. It's stolen. Three-pointer, Holiday. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with it. Second chance shot. The kick out to Williams. Gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Boston making a switch here.
Jaylen Brown. Derek White.
Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Porzingis misses. Thunder trail by 3. Holmgren with it. To tie it up. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White for 3. The shot comes out.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls.
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Here's Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul of the game. Celtics lead by 4. Tatum with a screen. Brown downhill. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
1:41 left to play in the 4th. White for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Boston pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Tatum. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 4. Hartenstein with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. .105 left in the 4th quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Wing shot on the way. Williams misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that trims the lead to 6. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Oklahoma City foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Thunder call time here. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making the change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
So we see Boston get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie.
This flavor, wanna get this up, then I dare you not to fall in love. I dare you, I dare you. Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna get this up, then I dare you not to fall in love. It's not that I don't wanna stay. Why you gotta make that face? And they all think that I'm on my way. Maybe don't complicate it. Got me here, so don't waste it, yeah. Girl, you're treating me so good, and I really don't got the space. Cause I've been on the move, I might need a little break. You're jumping in too soon. Can you take the pressure? Will you end it now or later? I hate it perfect fit, I'm talking tailored. Find someone who matches my behavior. Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna keep this up, then I dare you not to fall in love. I dare you, I dare you. Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna keep this up, then I dare you not to fall in love.
Can you really handle all this flavor? Wanna get this up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is... Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned. Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
It's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Hartenstein in the high post. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 4. Over Brown. The Thunder with another miss. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble and attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
To Porzingis. Left side, Tatum. Shoots over Holmgren. No good off the back of the rim. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Back to Hartenstein. Down low. Porzingis with the block. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 4. Taken away by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 6. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Holmgren the screen. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. Here's Tatum. He has 6. Screen by Porzingis. And the basket by Tatum. He's got 8.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Hartenstein inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Brown. He has yet to score. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's Williams. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now, here's Brown. Here's Cornette. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
17.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the...
12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And finished off by Williams.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 12.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Craig. And the three off target. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Baseline jumper. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
There's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Dort wide open. Wiggins outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Over Holiday. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Left side, Tatum. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Zingas high post. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hands it from downtown. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And there's the foul going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Thunder on D. 6-point game. Here's Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brown outside. Off target with his 3. Thunder trailing 5-4. Wallace outside. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Outside Holiday. .129 left in the first half of basketball. White wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Boston with it. Outside Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Hartenstein. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
All alone. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Boston trailing.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Holmgren wide open. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Thunder up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Sweet little floater. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. That one a little long. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Left side, Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for the Thunder,
And Williams drops them both. Celtics trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Brown with the bucket.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Holiday. Tatum with it. 6 to shoot. Tatum draws the double. Count it. 6 points for Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. And so it's Boston with it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. To Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. To the inside. Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got 6 points.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Here's Hartenstein. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The layup missed. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 10.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Celtics have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. The Thunder leading by 10. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Hauser. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their trump. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Brown. Outside, White. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
On the wing, Wallace. Porzingis with the block. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. Tatum no good. The Thunder leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Holiday. And the turnover again by Boston.
no clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Inside. Puts the move on. Inside, Tatum!
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Celtics trailed by 14, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Boston making a switch here. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot, high post. Connects, the jumper drops. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the back. Basketball at this point.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
The Celtics making a switch here. And both free throws good for Wiggins. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Off target from outside. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. Caruso looking for an opening. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Williams' shot is off. The three from Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. From the arc. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Celtics trail by 16. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it.
Oklahoma City foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday at the line.
Both free throws good from Holiday. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. The Thunder leading by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But, in particular, a real good game it was for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Fades away. Porzingis with the rebound. So it's the Celtics now. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. It's deflected. Porzingis with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. There's Williams with the 3. That shot missing. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.
Game of flick, y'all love it, new factors portrayed, but hey, 1 chance just to make it at the city. Together, 3 a.m. my soul.
Postseason energy has arrived in the playoff spotlight sim in My Team. Head to the challenge menu for a huge opportunity to collect a star player card from every postseason team, including 16 pink diamond player cards available now in round 1.
Play 3 quick games against each playoff team to collect rewards.
Be in Chicago. I see this with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up. I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in the home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the zone, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. 1 chance just to make it at the city, 2 hands put together, hope he hear me, 3 a.m. my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. 1 chance just to make it at the city. 2 hands put together, hope he hear me. 3 a.m. my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. Now I ain't saying money is everything. It sure make things a lot more convenient for real.